Hello, how are you? Um, ooh, yeah. Computer's thinking. Um, it's like 5:40 in the morning, so at 6, that's when Safeway opens. They used to open at 5 and close at 1 in the morning until COVID, and now it's even way after COVID, they open at 6 and close at 11. I knew that was going to happen. 24-hour fitness isn't 24-hour fitness anymore. Now it's like 9 to 5 fitness because of COVID. Anyway, I don't go there, so I just noticed. Yeah, so so at 6 o'clock in like 20 minutes, that's energy drink time for me. I'm looking forward to it. I got this fruit juice the other day. I think it was yesterday morning. I got one of those fruit juices, naked fruit juice, but I got the Safeway brand. But fucking thing came rotten, dude. I can barely drink it, but I don't want to throw it away because it was like $7. So I have to drink it, but it's like hard to drink. Am I crazy? Maybe I should just pour it out. Pisses me off, man. I don't like buying that stuff and have it be rotten when you buy it. I got it because it was a little bit cheaper than the Acai, because Acai sometimes is cheaper. I think I'm gonna get Acai this morning. That's always so good. Sometimes they have the big one for like $5 here. Anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna have a C4. C4s are like 330 instead of 150, which is the other one. But what's it called? I can't remember the other one. But it makes my skin tingle, you know. It's just a little bit better, so I get it. So yeah, and then I'll come back here. It's Saturday, so I'll do work. So anyways, I'm losing the I'm losing the time battle, dude. Yeah, I guess come Monday I'll get it all together. I had like a detour, I guess like a day detour or whatever. Yeah, I didn't do my video yesterday because I was just too busy. So what happened was the night after I did my last video, my computer basically crashed. I was trying to paste. I was on the Bike Razor level stuff, which are these like time trials and levels. I'll explain it later, but they're really big pages, and so it takes a long time to paste the pages inside of the side grid because I'm side gridding everything, and I was waiting on one of those for like 2 hours. Didn't do it, so I abandoned. Tried to open this. Restart the computer, restart the program, opened it up. It was trying to open for like, Dreamweaver couldn't open for like an hour. So I forced quit it, restart the computer again, open Dreamweaver again, and then I was just like, fuck it, I don't care anymore. So I just put the computer down. And I was like, ooh, now's the perfect time to, do the books. So I started setting up the books on my cell phone kind of late at night. I should have done it on the computer, but I was just. And then today I finished it on the computer. So on the Notes app, I just went through all the books that I have that have chapters that aren't titled. And so I know what all the books are and how many, and I have all of the titles of the chapters. So all I have to do is click next to it and type in the title. So now, and this is actually really exciting. And so that's why, like yesterday I was working and I'm like, party time, let's drink alcohol. Because I drink alcohol like once. It's still thinking, but it doesn't crash. Did I shut down the Safari? I didn't. I should have shut down Safari. When I'm done with this video, I'm going to shut down Safari, the browser, all the other programs. And then I'm going to go to the store. And hopefully when I come back to the store, it'll be done. It's pasting the, like the second two tables of books from all my collection of audio history books. It's like all of them together, all like sized from big to small. Yeah, it's trying to paste it inside of the grid. Yeah. Hopefully it'll be able to do. Oh, look, it did. Oh, Boyakasha. You do it. How many long? So 5 minutes I've been talking, and it was doing that for maybe 10 or just maybe 15. Anyway, yeah. So that just took forever because there are a bunch of books within books, and so I had to, go in and do them all individually like that. Plus, yesterday wasn't a good day. It wasn't a productive day because I was extra tired and I think I slept, was having naps. But I was sitting there and I was like, oh, celebration time, party time. So I actually got alcohol. I spent like $8, which is like, that's like how much I spend on food per day. That's way too much. I spent like $8 on this little bottle of Jägermeister because I wanted to like have fun, But I forgot. I can't drink anymore, dude. Like physically, I'm too old, out of shape. Like, and also maybe my brain is burnt out with the weed. Yeah, I just drank this whole bottle. I just sat up. I was gonna like sip on it while I worked, but instead what I did was I just sat up on my bed, looking down at my computer, like listening to music and stuff, and trying to work. I think even, and I just downed it in like half hour. I don't remember getting buzzed at all. That made me groggy, and then I got this really bad headache, and I had to get up, and I got up and it was really sick. Like I felt like I was gonna actually throw up. Like I almost threw up, and had a throbbing headache, and was like, oh no, I'm not gonna be able to do anything today. So I drank a bunch of water and had some food, and I eventually snapped back. So yeah, man, whew. I gotta remember that I can't drink alcohol anymore. So so yeah, but when I woke up from the nap, all my lights were on, and then I started working, and I finally finished. So yeah, now my cell phone's ready. I did it on the computer, and it does it on the cell phone. Cool how Apple connects like that. But so now my homework is I want to get my brain back in shape. My brain has been fuzzy the last month. I'm going to choose these books on my phone. I can't do it on the computer. I should do it on the other computer. I'm going to do it on the other computer, but I can't use a mouse on it. It'll take too long. Do it with my phone. I'm just going to listen to whenever I need a break, I do a lot of copying and pasting, and so, every like half hour you have to take a break, and so that's when I smoke. So I think what I'll do is I'll smoke some weed, and then that's when I'll give myself 5 minutes to listen to a random chapter. You just go through and you choose. It doesn't even matter, what order. And then but you have to listen to it 100%. Close your eyes, listen to it. And then when you're done with it, you give it a title. Right there. And you're like, another one down, You just do one after the other. There's like 200,000 of them, so this is going to take forever. And of course, you're going to have to do some of them like in a row. And I didn't actually count the exact number, but I will know the number. It'll be on my site. So I finally finished, and then so I was like, all right, good. I can finally get back to my computer, which I was doing before the computer basically crashed. And when I put the computer down to do this work, I noticed the computer finally came back to life. It took forever, though. It was like 3 or 4 hours, and then all of a sudden it came back to life. But by then I didn't care. So then I did this. I was done with this, and then the computer was working. So I did a couple of copy and paste. This is one of the first one. I just copied this one in. And so then I'm going to do I have to, because I forgot. When I was in education section, I have to do all of the free audio history books from Kindle and LibriVox to put the grid on that. Which takes a while because they're big pages and there's going to be lots of spinning. It might crash. Some pages are bigger than the others. There's only like a half dozen of the really big ones, only like 3 really big. So, but paste that in. And then what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do over the weekend. And then I'm going to look at the actual website, which is something I never get to do because I think I saw there were some broken links. So I'm just going to make sure all the links are good. And and then just really quickly, and then fix that, and then then I'll put the computer down. I'm at a stopping point, and I can finally get caught up on my life because I'm like way behind. Like there's literally like a pile of 30 pieces of like ferret poop in my main bathroom, and there's like 40 or 50 pieces of it, like a month worth of poop at the main door of my apartment as you go in the hallway, and then every single thing in my room is out in the living room. 3 of my electrical outlets don't work because the electricians, when they came, didn't do it right. So my plant's dying in its little aquarium, and then the plants in the hallway are dying. Actually, that's because I'm too lazy to plug that in, but I think that, yeah, I'll figure out what's going on. And then what else? I have to pay my taxes. Never paid my taxes on TurboTax. I even owe money from taxes from last year. Maybe I'll find that letter and pay that, or I'll have to call them because now the interest has gone up. And the IRS makes so much money off interest off of me every year because I think they're like 8%. Anyway, no, but for this particular taxes this year, I think I have until August. But it's almost fucking August. Oh Jesus, I just remembered. Anyway, and then I have to call the dentist. I have to change my insurance. I have to get all my roommate's stuff out and box it up, clean the entire apartment, and then put an ad for a roommate. So I'm hoping I can just get all of that done out of the way in like a day, you know? So anyway, when I get back on the site, I'm in the mood. I've been smoking a lot of weed. Plus, I'm newly into this new project with the listening to books that I want to give it a try. So it would be cool to work on something that's time candy, or, you know, brain candy, time gobbler. And so that would just be go ahead and finish counting all of the chapters on all my books, because I was counting them and then I got like halfway through, or probably a third of the way through. And then, or overall maybe half, because I did some before. And then I realized, hey, let's just paste in the fonts for it. So that's what took me like 2 or 3 days or something. And then, so now I can go and count it again. The reason I'm doing that is because it helps memorizing them, and that's enough reason. Helps a lot. I'm gonna include it into, you know, my entire website is gonna be connected in all ways. Like, for example, if I have a book that has 3,300 chapters in it, the Book of Job, then I'll write on the top of Book of Job, oh, by the way, that's how many is like in an army. Here's a picture of how many 3,300 is here in people. Yeah, each and every page gets that, a demonstration of numbers and people. And yeah, anyway, all that good stuff. That's why my website is so like confusing right now, because it's not done. You know, it's just big, but it hadn't tidied up. So, yeah, it's kind of exciting. That's what I'm going to be doing for the next couple days. And so then, yeah, do the household stuff, roommate stuff. Hopefully get a roommate. And once I have time to work on my website again, hopefully after does only a day of that, I don't know. Yeah, that's when I'm going to go count. Oh, I just said that, didn't I? Because if I get that out of the way, it's really time consuming. And like, that means it's out of the way. Like, I don't have to worry about it anymore. And I happened to put it in at a time where I didn't really care about doing something time consuming. What are we, like halfway through the year? Like, I feel like the year just started last week, and I don't even care if the year's over next week. Like, I don't care if this year just disappears. All of my fans are always turning on by themselves. The one in the living room does the same thing. So, what was I saying? Huh. Wow, yeah. Oh, yeah, the pacing. Yeah, because there's stuff that's a lot more, like, interesting on my website. And so I want to be fired up. I'm going to go for the time. Well, God damn it. I have to do fonts. icons, like change all the fonts on the whole site, all the icons, and then the link from vertical to horizontal on the timeline. So I don't know which one I'm going to do first. I'm thinking right now, like the linking. So anyways, that's enough talking. I think it's probably pretty close to 6 right now. So I'm going to go and get my drink, get my candy. I get 5 pieces of taffy candy whenever I go in to get my energy drinks. And that's kind of like my food. Although I have noticed that I'm getting kind of fat. Like I'm developing a spare tire like I've never had, dude. It was weird. Like I was sitting on the toilet the other day, yesterday, and I kind of spaced out or whatever, and I felt my belly, like between the belly button and my pubes, where I guess you would grow a spare tire, and it was like this big wall of like fat that was like flat, like blubbery, like and then totally different. And I was like, oh wow. It was like age-related fat, not. It was like the kind of fat that would take a long time to grow there, so symmetrically. I don't know. So anyway, I'm not worried or anything. One thing about having extra blubber on your body is that when you do like exercise, like endurance exercise, you don't really bonk. It helps. It helps a lot in terms of keeping you from bonking, and you don't have to eat as much. And I have adequate endurance, and having all that fat there would help. I think I prefer to have the fat there for when I first start exercising because I think my body needs those nutrients to help me get started. But anyway, and that'll I don't know when I'll do that, all that stuff. 2 years, I don't know. Anyways, enough talking. When I get back, yeah, I'll get back to work and listen to these books. What was I listening to? There goes the fan again. God damn it. Um, 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 God damn it. Look, I forgot what I was saying. So let's just hang up the phone. I will talk to you tomorrow.